guys, I came back with another less common grammatical structure, which is exactly what you need to go beyond band 6 and even 7 for your grammar, either in writing or in speaking. If you want to utilize some special grammars, such as sentences starting with not only or neither, you have to watch this video, because otherwise you may lose marks instead of getting them. Here you are with another C1 advanced grammar. I said another because I've just recorded a video for perfect infinitives, and I'll put its link in the description below so that you can watch that one too later. Inversion is a formal and less common grammar. Do not overuse it, please. Just one or two in your whole test of speaking and also in your writing would be fine to showcase that you know this structure. So, what is inversion? It happens when you invert or actually reverse the order of subject and verb in your sentences. What do I mean by that? For starters, imagine yes or no questions. Look at these sentences. She's gone. The yes or no question form would be, has she gone? I can do it. Can I do it? He's late. Is he late? Imagine these sentences, but without a question form. That would be the structure of the inversion grammar. As you can see here, there are two structures. In fact, two forms of beginning your sentences that can lead to having inversion in our sentences. Number one, sentences beginning with negative adverbs. Number two, sentences beginning with some negative signs. Let's have a look at the first group. Negative adverbs like never, rarely, seldom, barely, having the same meaning, and hardly. So, never. Look at this sentence. Never have I met them. Because we have never, we have used have right after that. Imagine this one is a yes or no question. Have I met them? Yes, I have met them. You can add never before. Never before have I met them. It means I have never met them. You can use that too. When you want to put emphasis on never, put it at the start of your sentence. Then also you have to change the place of the auxiliary in your sentence. Another one, rarely, seldom, barely. For instance, with rarely. Rarely does a president say that. Remember that this structure is quite formal. That's why you can see that most of the time in the news, in some formal and academic texts. Here you can replace rarely with seldom or with barely. Then hardly. Hardly can a video become viral like this. You can use hardly ever. Hardly ever can a video become viral like this. The second group, some negative signs. The first one, not very often or rarely. Yeah, the meaning is the same. Not very often are they in the public eye. So we have put not very often at the start of the sentence in order to make the emphasis and also make it more formal and more academic. Then we have to put are right afterwards. Another one, not until or not till. Not until something, then we have the inverted sentence. Not until it stops snowing would we move forward. Got it? Not until something, not until tomorrow, for example, would we move forward. Not since. Again, look at these three dots. We need something. For example, not since 1990. Not since the last conference have I seen such a thorough article. And just not plus something which can be time. Not for a second can a surgeon lose their focus because something catastrophic would happen, right? And I guess my favorite and many others' favorite structure using not only but also. Look at this one. Not only, must. The authorities control the situation, but also they have to minimize its risks. And as you know, here you can just use but. Another situation is you can just use also. Both of them would be correct. There are some other negative signs. Look at this one. Only just, which means barely. Only just did I finish writing my essay. And I hope this doesn't happen to you, because you need to have some extra minutes at the end to review your essay. Only if something, then we have the inverted sentence. Only if it's inexpensive, might the charity afford it. You can imagine quite a formal in an official text, for example. Yeah, this structure would be perfect for those situations. Only if something, only if, for example, you come, will I come? Like that. And generally, only. If you use only at the start of a sentence, then you need something, then inversion. Only since the last decades has the environment undergone global warming. It's true, yeah? It's an unfortunately true case. Only since some time, only since, for example, a date, then we have the inverted sentence. Another favorite structure of mine, and as I can imagine, many others' favorite form, neither nor. Neither is the parcel delivered, nor is it returned to the sender. Now, this is your turn to make your own sentences. Please, after learning anything in English, make some sample sentences for yourself that do make sense for yourself. This means when it comes to a scenario or a story in your life, or even your dreams for your future, for example, you can memorize your own sentences and talk with them using them. When you are learning a kind of C1 grammar, you are learning a less common structure, which would be perfect for a deep discussion, like part 3 questions in the IELTS speaking test or in the essays. And when you have practiced that structure for actual sentences, for actual situations, at the time of your exam, you can also use them, because not only have your mind got used to them, but also you even perhaps have memorized them, and in that situation you can talk with them with your own previous sentences.